What's up guys, Chaotic Dragon back again today with an actual physical card deck profile. So what I've got for you today is the Dinosaur deck that I took to the locals and got into a draw with basically first and second had to battle it out, and it was a draw. So basically in theory I could have won the whole thing, but we drew to save time, and yeah, it was late, so it makes sense. Anyway, here's the deck I took. I'm gonna just show you guys everything. Put everything right here. Here's the deck I took. Let's get started. I'll explain everything at the end of the video. Alright, we got 2 Ultimate Tyrannos, 2 of the Earth True King, 1 Dogoron, 3 Megalomasher, 2 Sabrosauruses, 3 Miscellaneousaurus. It's kind of standard for dinos right now. Triple Oviraptor, 1 Rescue, 1 Infinity, double Baby, double Petitrodon, or however you say that, 1 X-Saber Palamaru, triple Lost World, triple Terraforming, double Unexpected Die, triple Fossil Dig, 1 Twin Twister, triple Quaking Mirror Force, and double Survival's End. This card is so handy. I'll explain it in the end. Alright, so now we got the extra deck. And I've got the guys towards the front for each one of the... We only use Xyz and Synchros, so I've got the ones I use the most in the front. So, obviously, Lagia and Dolka, Rebellion, and Castel, and King of the Feral Imps. Those are like the 5 I used throughout the entire tournament. The rest were in there, but I never summoned them. So we've got... sorry guys, got a movie in there now. Number S39 Utopia Prime, Utopia, Direwolf, Abyss Dweller, Gaga Samurai, Utopic Future. Alright, I never used any of those guys, but they were there. I got 1 Naturia Beast. This is kind of the only Synchro monster I actually used throughout the event. The rest of these guys were there, but I never really used them. Armades, Trishula, and Leo. And then we can go into everything, it's just those were the only ones I used. So... And then we got the sideboard, which was... Now, you don't have to follow this part. This part is strictly my choices based off of the cards I own and the meta I was up against. You do not have to do it this way. Use your best decisions for your own sideboard cards, okay? I got 2 Lancias for like the for basically the Infernoid matchup. 2 Swift Scarecrows, because sometimes the Quaking Mirror Forces just weren't the best to use, so this was the replacement if I was up against a deck that could get rid of back row a little easily. 1 Dark Hole, another Twin Twister, 2 My Bodies, really good against the Zodiac matchup. 1 Solemn Scolding, because the cool thing about this is if you have a Scolding, use it, because your dinosaurs do not set a lot. Alright, another Survival's End, and I'm going to tell you what this is for here in a minute. 1 Imperial Order, 2 Non-Fusion Area, and finally 2 Royal Decree. Now, let's get back to the main deck. Basically, it's your standard dinosaur deck. Oh, and these are my tokens, by the way, guys. You know, figured let's throw in some morphin time. You know, Power Rangers. Am I right, guys? Dinosaurs, Power Rangers. Thought it made sense. Alright, ultimately, it's just your standard dinosaur deck, but with a few twist plays in there. Ultimately, what you're going to go for is you want to end the board with, like, either Dogoron, or, like, basically your board's going to look something like this. You're going to, at the end of the board, you want something like Dogoron, Lagia, or Dolka, doesn't matter which one, either one of these 2 guys, and... a baby. Doesn't really matter which one, because, you know, basically that's the goal, is you want to end the board like that, or something very similar. That's the most common play. But what a lot of people, and the Quaking Mirror Forces are so that I can block attacks, because back row is very much a thing that they don't expect out of the Dinosaur deck. But this card right here is the key card to everything. Here's what a lot of people don't know about Survival's End. This is a great side card in the mirror match. Because even though they have the Lost Worlds, like, you could blow up your own dinosaurs, get searches, and go plus on your opponent's turn. Also, if you are up against the Paleozoic matchup, and you have triple of this, you can destroy the Paleozoic monsters because they are counted as normal monsters when they come back from the graveyard from being traps. So you flip this, destroy the Paleozoics, get free dinosaurs, basically. They all die during the end phase, but that may not matter. Because, especially if, so, say, you bring back normal dinosaurs, like Sabersaurus and Megalomasher, you can save them with the from dying with the field spell, and then basically you get even more pluses. So ultimately, it's just your standard Dino deck with a few with the preparation to battle the mirror and Paleozoics, which are the best. I actually 2-0'd a guy who has won several regionals and been topped at YCS tournaments, and he was playing Zoo, and I played this really cheap Dino deck. Each thing here had a purpose with the Lancias. The Swift Scarecrow, I'm definitely gonna take that out. It was rarely useful. Darkle is good also for the mirror match. The cards that were the most useful, I have to say. Are the non-fusion area. Basically for like invoked. You got Royal Decree and Survival's End. You're going to put them all in against the Paleozoics, because if you get Royal Decree, great, they're not getting anything, they're not getting anywhere. And if you get Survival's End, well, you're going to go plus on dinosaurs. And if, so it doesn't really matter. And you can also, use them in tandem with each other. Like, for example, you can activate Survival's End. It won't work, obviously, because Royal Decree's up, but then you can use this Graveyard effect, which is to banish itself and destroy a card. So that's the good news there. Then you got Imperial Order here to say no to spells. So you set up your spells, you play this, then they're locked out. Then you got My Body as a Shield. This is great against the Zodiac matchup, because I like to blow up all your monsters. So you can go My Body to save them. Twin Twister, Back Row Hate, Dark Hole, obviously good for the mirror. Lancias for any deck that banishes, Light Swarms, Infernoids, etc. Swift Scarecrow for decks that get rid of back row way too easy. So I take out the Quakings, put this guy in, and voila, there we go. Now we've still got an attack blocker to save the day. I didn't really care for the Dirac token. I mean, it was cool, but I used my Power Ranger cards as tokens, because, Power Rangers use dinosaur power. And that is the deck, guys. Like I was going to say is, if you would like to support me in any shape, way, or form, please give this video a like. Leave a comment if you have any kind of questions. I'm going to leave in the description below other places where you can find me. If you look on here, here's my business card. If you guys want to support me, I have a book for sale on Amazon, and I'm working on book 2. I also have a secondary channel dedicated to this. All links will be down below. And that's it. This is the Brian Blair, aka the Chaotic Dragon, and I'm signing out.